Welcome to AviatorDB News Briefing. Today is Tuesday, June 16th, 2026. Here are today's top stories. Republic Airways flight delayed at Newark after teen left behind at gate. B-52 Stratofortress crashes after takeoff at Edwards AFB, 8 feared dead. Boeing 777-9 ETOPS testing will not further delay entry into service. Air Force One replacement delay pushes VC-25B billion entry to 2029. Now for the details. A Republic Airways operated flight serving as United Airlines Flight 3558 experienced a departure delay at Newark Liberty International Airport, EWR, after a family of 8 discovered a teenage son had been left behind in the terminal. The incident, widely described on social media as a real-life Home Alone, was resolved while the aircraft remained at the gate or during the pushback sequence. According to analysis by aviation commentator Captain Steve, the flight crew coordinated with ground personnel and air traffic control to halt the departure after the pilot reportedly spotted the teenager near the terminal window. Ground staff facilitated the reunion, though the situation briefly complicated when the teen left the gate area to search for a younger sibling. All family members were eventually located, and the flight departed without further incident. While neither United Airlines nor Republic Airways issued a formal statement, aviation analysts note the episode underscores the challenges of passenger accountability within large family groups. Unlike unaccompanied minor programs, which carry strict chain-of-custody protocols, traveling families are responsible for their own head counts. The FAA and NTSB have not opened investigations, as the event is classified as an operational irregularity rather than a safety incident. A U.S. Air Force B-52 Stratofortress bomber crashed shortly after takeoff from Edwards Air Force Base, California, on Monday, June 15, 2026. The aircraft was conducting a routine test mission when it went down at approximately 11:20 a.m. PDT, according to a statement from the 412th Test Wing Public Affairs. All 8 people on board are feared dead. The Air Force said initial indications suggest the crash was not survivable, and local outlets KTLA and CBS News reported that all 8 crew members are believed to have been killed. Emergency personnel responded immediately to the crash site, located on base property, to conduct firefighting and rescue operations. A press conference was scheduled for 4:15 p.m. PDT the same day to provide further updates. The cause of the accident is under investigation. Edwards Air Force Base serves as the U.S. Air Force's premier flight test center. Test missions routinely carry larger crews than standard operational sorties to accommodate test engineers and observers, accounting for the elevated headcount aboard the aircraft. The B-52 fleet, which dates to the 1950s, is currently undergoing modernization efforts intended to extend its service life into the 2050s. Boeing program leadership has confirmed that ETOPS testing for the 777-9 will extend into next year, but is not expected to cause additional delays to the aircraft's current entry into service (EIS) target. The reassurance came during investor and industry briefings as the manufacturer works to stabilize the 7177X certification timeline after several years of setbacks. According to industry reports, the 777-9 has advanced into Phase 4A certification, focusing on long-duration reliability and systems trials. While the FAA's stringent requirements for extended-range twin-engine operations demand rigorous evaluation of the GE9X engines and critical systems, Boeing executives indicated these trials are integrated into the existing schedule. The program's delivery window is currently targeted for the second half of 2027, already reflecting multiple prior revisions. Despite Boeing's optimism, some analysts caution that the 777-9 delivery schedule remains under pressure. The program is roughly 7 years behind its original 2020 target, with recent delays tied to GE9X engine durability work and heightened FAA oversight. As the ETOPS approval process continues, launch customers, including Emirates and Lufthansa, are closely monitoring the timeline for long-haul fleet planning purposes. The Air Force One replacement delay has pushed the next-generation VC-25B program's timeline once again, with the U.S. Air Force projecting first delivery in mid-2028. That date represents a significant improvement over a previously rebaselined 2029 delivery estimate, reportedly pulled forward by roughly 1 year through schedule recovery efforts, but still marks a dramatic slip from the program's original 2024 target. Although physical delivery is expected in 2028, operational testing is slated to run through September of that year, with initial operational capability not anticipated until December 2029. To bridge the gap, the Air Force has introduced an interim modified transport aircraft scheduled for rollout in summer 2026, buying time for the aging VC-25A fleet while the new jets complete qualification. The VC-25B program, based on the Boeing 747-8, has been battered by compounding setbacks. The mid-program termination of interior outfitter GDC Technics, COVID-19 supply chain disruptions, and the demanding technical requirements of nuclear hardening and advanced communications integration. The cumulative contract value now exceeds $4.3 billion, including a recent $15.5 million modification for communications equipment. Meanwhile, the two existing VC-25As, modified Boeing 747-200Bs delivered in 1990, are well past the 35-year mark and require escalating maintenance to remain mission-capable until the replacement fleet reaches full operational status. That's all we have for today. You can get the latest aviation news at aviatordb.com.